At this place in history, we're in Danville with Steve Perkins, the executive director of the Vermont Historical Society. Steve, we're right outside of the Danville Historical Society Museum. So what brings us here this week?
Well, Mike, we are going to be talking about jails and counterfeiters and even Lafayette, all taking place here in Danville. So we're going to head into the Historical Society and learn more about the Stone Jail.
This was the county jail, and it was granite blocks. After the county seat moved to St. Johnsbury, the North Congregational Church was being built in St. Johnsbury, and they made arrangements to take the stone and build it into their foundation.
Now there's some really fascinating stories that are associated with this jail, even though it's not there.
Bristol Bill, probably the most famous resident of the jail.
Bristol Bill is about as close to his real legal name as we're likely to come. It seems to have vanished into the ether.
He had several last names that worked for him from time to time.
Aliases, yeah.
Yeah, he came up here from southern New England, moved into Groton with a couple of associates with the intent of counterfeiting bank bills. This is around 1850. He attempted a couple of burglaries. While he was in that stone jail, he apparently fashioned this key out of what would have been his serving utensils for purposes of an attempted escape. That escape never happened. Instead, in the course of his trial, when it became clear that he was in serious trouble, he went after the prosecuting attorney, Bliss Davis, with a knife that he had fashioned and hidden, and actually stabbed Mr. Davis in the middle of the courtroom. Davis survived, and Bill was ultimately suitably convicted.
I've heard about Revolutionary War heroes.
General Burton got into a lawsuit over a land deal and lost the lawsuit, and the trial took place at the Danville courthouse, and he refused to pay the judgment. He put himself up at the tavern and just sat there enjoying life and refusing to pay his debt. Ultimately, that was resolved when Lafayette came through after, in his return visit after we were the United States. General Burton was an old friend, and he heard about his plight, and he came to town. He made arrangements to have the debt paid.
So if people want to learn more about Bristol Bill, they want to learn more about General Burton and Lafayette and the Stone Jail, how can they do that?
They can come here and see a lot of it.
Great.
Other than that, you're just going to have to go online and Google.
Caledonia County's former shire town at this place in history.